Hello, my name is Alice in Wonderland. I am the self-proclaimed priestess of Wonderland, where I feel that I have learned to bridge the gap between my own imagination, spirituality, and the mundane world. Follow me down the rabbit hole to explore all things metaphysical. These weekly moon update videos to get ready for the week Wonderland style by following the moon and exploring how that makes us feel and how to navigate these feelings to make the most of your energy level and how to harness the energy of the moon as well. So I'm going to leave you with future Allison. Please like and subscribe so that you can be notified when I upload new magical videos sporadically, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side of the looking glass. Hello friends, we've got quite a busy week this week for January 16th through the 22nd. I hope you can follow along with me in your planner, grab a cozy beverage, and fill in these important dates. And then stay tuned for the weekly moon update video immediately following this. Firstly, on January 16th, that's Monday, we are going to have a watch party in Discord. We are continuing with Avatar: The Last Airbender, and for those of you that would like to participate and would like to catch up, we are on Book 2, Chapter 17, and that's the Book of Earth. Which is very fitting for this winter season and cool. So you can't even see what I'm writing here. I tried to even fill it in with black ink, but my camera sucks. So Monday, January 16th, we're having a watch party at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Cool, cool. So moving on, really glad I took the time to film this. um, the biggest thing that we have going on this week is, of course, the new moon in Aquarius on January 21st. We are also starting the Follow the Moon Challenge, hashtag Follow the Moon Challenge, which I will be uploading videos every day that give detailed information on the moon phase and the zodiac sign so that we will make our way through all of the signs of the moon and the zodiac signs. We'll be holding each other's hand while we commit to following an entire moon cycle together. It's not much of a challenge, but I encourage you to watch all of the videos because I am working very hard on them, just like this beautiful video that you're watching right now. And finally, at the end of the week, Sunday, January 22nd, we are going to have another movie party in Discord, and we will be watching the glorious movie of Ice Age. I don't really have a particular reason for that. We've been talking about squirrel energy a lot, and we're all laughing about the squirrel from Ice Age. So, 8:30 p.m., January 22nd, we will be watching Ice Age in Discord. As always, I will be live on Twitch on Tuesday evening, so I hope you can see us then. So let's talk about the moon phases for this week. We've got a new moon at the end of the week, so the moon is going to be slowly decreasing. You're only going to be seeing a little tiny sliver in the sky. So I am starting at the new moon and working my way backwards like I usually do. And I'm just drawing a line on the left side of the moon so that there's like a little crescent. You do have an example moon on Monday to kind of get you started. So we start off with like a nice perfect crescent moon on Monday, and then you're going to decrease it until we have the new moon, which is entirely dark on Saturday. And then on the other side of that, you're going to do the opposite. We are going to pick a chakra card for the week and the Shaman's Dream Oracle card, and let's get to it. Hello, friends, and happy almost Mooonday. I hope that you're able to join me with a cozy beverage and get ready for your week. Before we check in with the moon energy, I'm just going to pick a chakra card for the collective to start working with. And we are also going to work with the Shaman Stream Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. I'll choose that at the end of this video.
So what do we have, or what chakra energy do we want to be focusing on for the collective for the week of January 16th through the 20th? 22nd,
Wholeness. Did we get this one recently? I always feel like that. I guess I just use this deck so often that I'm so used to seeing these cards over and over again. You have within you the power to heal all that is in need of your love, including yourself. Open up to the vastness of your heart and allow its purifying presence to wash over you in waves of self-acceptance and graceful allowing. From this space, whole soul fulfillment and nourishment, you will be able to give and receive abundantly. You are the forests and the oceans, the earth and the sky. Honoring your wholeness is your path to wellness. This is a heart chakra card. The crystal they recommend is manganese calcite, and the herb is hawthorn berries. See, we have had this one before, because I love hawthorn berries so much for the heart, and I think I actually have. I put hawthorn berries in my weekly tea that I drink every week, and that's not something I usually add in there. I just throw it in there every now and then, because it's really great for heart healing emotionally and physically. So it's good for your cardiovascular health too. So what a beautiful card for this week. We will set that aside and we'll talk about both of the oracle cards that we receive at the end after we flow through the energy of this week. So I hope you wrote down the important dates that we have coming up, and let's talk about the moon energy. We're starting off the week with a Scorpio moon, which is not my favorite thing to do. But as this is a new moon week, I kind of feel like Scorpio energy is going to set the tone of, we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days leading up to the new moon on Saturday. So I think it's a good week to start winding down. On all throughout the week, clear out any clutter, anything that you do not want to bring into the next moon cycle, which is the first new moon of 2023. Anything that you want to leave behind in 2022, physically clear out the clutter of your house, emotionally, mentally clear out the things that you want to leave behind, so that on Saturday we're starting fresh with a clean slate, and you're bringing with you everything that you want to bring into the next moon cycle, but also into the entirety of 2023. So this is really as the light is decreasing, allow things to be shedding, releasing, and letting go. Scorpio is going to help us do that. Scorpio is going to bring things up to the surface, let them bubble up to the surface, and bring your awareness to them. You can choose to heal them. You can choose to stuff them back down. And if you do that, they will pop up later. So if it's a good thing to, if they bubble up, allow them to release. If something is brought to your attention, it's brought to your attention for a reason. And Scorpio is going to help you heal, acknowledge, and see that dark side, and whether or not you want to carry it with you, or if you want to integrate it, or if you want to heal it. So we're starting off Monday with the Scorpio moon. That's water energy, emotional. Scorpio's magnetic and spooky and dark and mysterious. So that's Monday for you. At 12:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we move into Sagittarius. So Sagittarius allows us to aim our arrow. So this would be a good time, Tuesday and Wednesday, to really nail down those goals that you have for 2023. And that's why we're doing this Follow the Moon Challenge together, because this is the first official moon cycle of 2023. So this is like step by step, holding your hand If we can support each other and lift each other up for an entire moon cycle, we're more than likely to succeed throughout the upcoming moon cycles of this year. So this is really, what is your target? What are you like aiming at? What is your goal? And we'll be working with the pages in the Just a Phase Moon Planner to kind of help plan seasonally and plan. What I like to do is how do I envision myself next December in Sagittarius season? How do I what is my day like? What is my morning like? What is my afternoon like? What is my work life like? What is my social life like? What do I want it to look like? And then how do I break that down into all of these little steps so that I get there? So this is the Sagittarius energy, is aiming your target. And how do we get there? Capricorn's going to help us figure out how to get there. So 2:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday, we move into Capricorn. So Sagittarius aims has that goal in sight, and Capricorn figures out how to achieve it. Capricorn is going to climb the mountain no matter what. They're going to use the resources available to them in the cold of winter, and they're going to reach that goal. So Thursday and Friday is a good time to look at your moon cycle reflection page. Actually, you should be doing this all week, but figuring out the action plans is really what Capricorn is going to help us do. What are the step-by-step things that we can do to achieve our goals? The moon cycle reflection would be more of like a Sagittarius kind of energy, but as we're moving forward into Capricorn, the action plans would be a good day to like kind of figure those out on Thursday and Friday. And this way, throughout the entire week, you are taking one step at a time, breaking everything down so that on the Aquarius new moon, you can just simply chill, integrate, allow yourself to rest, relax, and recharge. And so that you already have this plan ready to go when you have the energy to do so. You already have things in order, you have your action plan set up, you have your mind map already done out. That way, on the Aquarius new moon, you can meditate and visualize and see what that looks for you. You can try to envision different ways of doing things, because Aquarius helps us to change our way of thinking and change our mindset. We will go more into depth on the Aquarius energy because that's the start of the Follow the Moon challenge. So we're really going to break down every sign step by step, and as we are progressing through that energy every day. So Aquarius is the weirdo. This is your permission slip to be a weirdo, to be your authentic self, to really look at your goals and know that like that's what you want, that's what you desire, without having anybody else's input in it, because that's just going to discourage you or make you like trying to do what other people say and other people think or other people want you to do or what society wants you to do is not Aquarius energy. This is like maybe for the first time in your life actually believing that you can have the things that you want in your life and that you can achieve your goals. Or this can just simply be wearing a silly outfit or wearing something that just makes you feel good and not caring what anybody else thinks about. Aquarius is the sign of the humanitarian as well. So this is taking into consideration the collective energy and bettering humanity. So if you believe that you can achieve your highest and best self or become that your highest and best self, then that is going to benefit the collective as a whole. So Aquarius energy is really, really believing that by being your most authentic self, you can achieve the things that you are supposed to achieve. You can accomplish and find your true path and your true purpose in life. Okay, so Saturday afternoon at 1:12 p.m., we move into the Aquarius energy. So this way, or the way I look at it, this way, Saturday and Sunday, you'll have all of that all of that time to be in the Aquarius energy, which in my opinion is the new moon energy. Technically, the new moon is at 3:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday, so you can choose to do some sort of new moon ritual around that time. But I really do feel like you have the opportunity Saturday, Sunday, and even a little bit into Monday to harness that Aquarius energy, because it's really the Aquarius energy that's setting the stage for Aquarius season and this moon cycle. So this is really a time to, in my opinion, be really planting those seeds for the entire year. We're also coming up on Imbolc, which is when the seeds literally start to move a little bit underground, start to germinate a little bit. So envision that your dreams are kind of doing the same thing, or your goals are doing the same thing. So just to recap here while I am shuffling our oracle card for this week, we are starting off the moon with water. This hopefully will bubble up to the surface any emotions that you are ready to release, integrate, or heal. Then we're going to really aim our arrow and set our goals with the Sagittarius energy, which is fire. So fire is taking action. With the water, you allowing things to flow and surface. And then with the fire energy, you can either burn it away or integrate it and compost it so that you're using that energy to rise from the ashes. Then earth energy comes in on Thursday and Friday with Capricorn to ground and root this new foundation that you are building from or rising from. And then with the air element coming in with Aquarius at the end of the week with this new moon is really thinking, how can we make this happen? What steps do we have to take to make this happen no matter what? So air element teaches us wisdom and knowledge to help us to achieve our goals. And Aquarius is going to help us shift and pivot and do things differently so that we can reach our goals.
So what's this collective card for?
The Drifter. Number 14, the Drifter. This is so perfect for this week. What lights you up? Experiencing life as it comes, seeking the essence but not knowing the form. The Drifter invites you to step out of your to-do list and ordinary routine to feel the breeze against your skin, calling you to follow the wind and explore life's opportunities. When the Drifter appears, it's a sign that it's time to cut the mooring lines holding you to the dock. It's not important to know the destination before you set sail. It will become clear as you leave port. Do not wait for a map, as there are none to where you are destined to go. But be sure that you do have a compass to keep you true. Yours is your pure love and your intention to be free, even of your own beliefs and preconceptions. Few appreciate the energy of the Drifter. Here you might not seem to be doing anything worthwhile or meeting someone else's expectations, but you are the only one who understands that others are running full out on the hamster wheel and getting nowhere. Your laziness, it says laziness in quotation marks, your laziness is an underappreciated virtue. You know that life will find you and bring you everything you require without your having to search for it by simply being instead of frantic doing. Even as you let your mind wander, releasing it to go on a daily walkabout, call it back home regularly to deliver news from the cosmos. The drifter helps you find what you are looking for even when you didn't think you were seeking anything. I really don't know how to explain how fitting this card feels for this week. I kind of said it earlier that like it's like Monday through Friday. We have these 5 days leading up to the new moon that is just kind of like positioning us for like where we need to be. And I don't really know if that makes sense. And I don't think I'm expressing what I'm meaning to get across, but it is very similar to this card of, or the imagery of just letting your sailboat drift and float and relying on your inner compass to know that you're still going in the direction that you want to be going in, but just kind of trusting that this flow is going to bring you there without doing so much action. It's kind of like what I always say about the new moon in general, of just allowing yourself to rest and integrate and relax. Whereas I think when some people start following the moon, and I'm not necessarily saying that this is the wrong way to do it, but I think when some people start following the moon, they're like, okay, on on Saturday the 21st, on the Aquarius new moon, I'm starting my new workout plan and like do it, like having this crazy long to-do list and doing all of these things on the new moon. And I just don't necessarily feel like that is the point of going with the flow of the moon cycle. I think the germination and the hibernation and the integration process around the new moon is just as important as the active parts of taking the steps. And sometimes I don't, depending on where my cycle fits in with the moon cycle, sometimes I won't even start taking action on things until the first quarter. Like between the first quarter and the last quarter is like kind of my most active times. And then the waning phases are, or the last quarter to the first quarter is that like, okay, winding down, tying up loose ends, wrapping things up, resting, napping, integrating, and envisioning. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like this card very much fits like how I was thinking. I think it's just like having that new moon on the Saturday. It's like this entire week is going to be this accumulation of what the new moon is going to have in store for you or me or us. Especially with the wholeness card that we have here too. I think, and from what I know about what's going on with people, members of our community, and my life too, there is this really deep need for healing and resting and rejuvenating. And we're still in winter. Like this, we only have one more moon cycle after this one, technically, of winter. So rejuvenate now, refill your cup now. The Aquarius symbol is the water bearer. Fill your cup. Fill your cup with that Aquarius energy. Fill your cup up with that wisdom and that knowledge and that belief of, oh, I can do things differently and still be successful. I don't have to do things the way society tells me to do it. Aquarius energy is the the innovators. We're doing things differently. Anyways, I think that from what I know about the members of this community is that there is a deep need for healing and integrating the last few years. I've seen it in other communities that are adjacent to this Wonderland community as well as other astrologers that I follow. It just seems like this winter is now more than ever an important season to allow, because we try to push ourselves too hard. And I think that we need to rest, rejuvenate, and fill our cup in order to create the life that we want to. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today on your Sunday. I hope you got these important dates written in. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. My name is Allison. I hope to see you on the other side of the looking glass. The Just a Phase Moon Planner is jam-packed with so much information about the moon phases, the zodiac signs, as well as learning and exploring your birth chart along with the phases and the seasons of the year. There are new and full moon monthly spreads on top of vertical weekly spreads that follow the phases of the moon and the seasons of the year. There's lots of journaling questions, activities, reflection, projection, creating action plans, keeping up with your mood and tracking your cycle, coloring pages, tarot spreads. There's so much fun activities and information, and also a wonderful community that comes along with it. So Aquarius energy also, or these hit my elbow on the crystal bowl.